What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back with another new look rebuild, and we're talking about a team that changed quite a bit, to be honest with you. And that today is going to be the Atlanta Falcons. So today we're going to be doing a new look Atlanta Falcons rebuild. Before we get into today's video, guys, if you could drop a like and of course subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to reach 4,000 subs as soon as possible, and your guys' support with that would be greatly appreciated, like I said. But the Atlanta Falcons, man, they definitely made some significant changes this offseason, trading away Matt Ryan, their franchise quarterback, for quite some time. Obviously, no longer have Julio. That was from last year. They drafted Desmond Ridder. So I do know that the Falcons most likely would start Mariota over Desmond Ridder, but I don't know, man. I feel like I should just start Desmond Ridder because that's kind of where I'm going to go eventually anyway. I don't plan on starting Mariota throughout the video. But just to talk about a few things with the Atlanta Falcons, they also traded for Bryan Edwards in a late like training camp kind of trade. It wasn't that long ago when they made this trade. And then of course they drafted Drake London, first wide receiver off the board in this draft. So he was the 8th overall pick, which is why I gave him superstar development. And that gave Desmond Ridder star development because I do want to try to give him the opportunity to be a good quarterback throughout this video. So I thought it was fair. Obviously he was a 3rd round pick, and the rules for this series has been round 1 and round 2. But if you're like a quarterback, I think it's fair that I give you like star development. That way we can see if the young QB the team took could become something. And obviously they still have Kyle Pitts. They took Fitzpatrick in this draft. They have Schaefer down here as well, which I believe was a 6th round pick. Cordell Patterson, superstar depth. But then taking a look at the defense, they took Arnold, and they also took Troy Anderson. So we definitely have some nice pieces on the defense, but it definitely could use some work still. But Deion Jones right now has been kind of a rumor as far as a trade candidate kind of guy. So we could potentially trade him right now, but I think I might wait till the offseason to do that. I don't know what his contract looks like, but yeah, there's been some rumors about that. So obviously that would give Troy Anderson some opportunity to run instead of Deion Jones. But for now, we'll just leave that the way it is, and we'll figure it out from there. So let's just go ahead and simulate this season, though. Kind of see what's going to happen with Desmond Ridder as a starting quarterback. Like I said, I do believe it'll probably be Marcus Mariota, obviously in real life, to start day 1. But since I am just going to go with Desmond Ridder eventually, why not waste any time and just go with him right now, if you know what I mean? So as far as scheme fits are concerned, I guess we take a look at this. Not that it matters too much. Defense is fine. Offensively, if we can get better, looks like we can go up to a 72% at a vertical zone run. So I guess I'll go ahead and change it to that. And then I don't know if Desmond Ridder fits the scheme or fits everyone else around him. I guess everyone else. So we're just going to go ahead and summate this season, though. Desmond Ridder and Drake London is kind of your new duo here in Atlanta to replace Julio and Matt Ryan. Let's see what happens here, and let's see if this team's going to be any good this season. I highly doubt it, but hey, you never know. Madden, throw some curveballs at us sometimes. So let's see what happens. So at the end of the season, while we did finish last in our division, we actually went 9-8, which is actually quite promising, to be honest with you. Going 9-8 is definitely not something I expected out of this team this year, but we will take it. Obviously, again, our division was so damn good, we were last in the division going 9-8, which is kind of that doesn't usually happen, but we might have been in the playoff race a little bit. So offense was 21st in the NFL, and defensively our scheme was really good, but it was 25th in the NFL. So Desmond Ridder, though, solid rookie year, 37-18. So glad to see that. He went up to a 75 overall, so that's already promising to see. Cordell Patterson, 879 yards and 3 touchdowns. So Cordell's solid year. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him around for long term, just because I do want a younger running back. Cordell is kind of up there in age, but we'll see. Drake London, really solid rookie year as well, 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns. You also have Kyle Pitts. So you have some tall receivers for my man Desmond Ridder to throw to, which is really nice. 6'3", 6'6", and 6'4". Awesome. And then Drake London, superstar development, went up to an 83 overall. Kyle Pitts, did he get superstar X Factor? He did. So yeah, we definitely got some good weapons for our man Desmond Ridder already. And defensively, taking a real quick look, sacks wise, we had 9 from Grady Jarrett, 6 from Arnold his rookie year, Lorenzo Carter 5, and then 3 from Reggie Evans, or Rashad Evans, I should say, and then 2 from John Kaminsky, 1.5 from Deion Jones. And interceptions, we had 5 from Richie Grant, which is actually really solid. He is 24 years old, so maybe he has earned his way as a starting strong safety. We'll see. Casey Hayward 3, and then 2 from AJ Terrell, one of the better young corners in this league. So definitely got to keep him around at all costs. But let's go ahead and get into this offseason and kind of see what we're going to be looking like this offseason, what kind of contracts we have to re-sign, and of course what our draft pick situation looks like. So real excited because obviously this is another team that I would love to build through the draft, just like we did in the Texans video. If you watched that one, that was pretty fun. But yeah, this is another team I would love nothing more than to build through the draft. So Desmond Ridder, we got him up to a 76 overall, which is really nice. So just like that, he's superstar dev as well. Okay, we will take that. So we have a superstar development quarterback and superstar development wide receiver, and a superstar X Factor tight end, who are all super young. That is already a great start to this rebuild. So you love to see it. But negotiation stage, I don't really know what this looks like. So Rashad Evans was on a 1-year deal at 26 years old. I don't know. I'm kind of torn whether or not I want to bring him back. Isaiah Oliver looks like a solid corner that I could bring back. Lorenzo Carter, kind of same thing. So there's a couple depth signings here that I wouldn't mind bringing back. So do I want to bring back Rashad Evans though, or do I want to roll with like Deion Jones and Troy Anderson and kind of see what happens? I think, or do I want to trade Deion Jones is the question. That's a good question. Damian Williams, I'm not worried about bringing back. Auden Tate, same thing. But I think I'm going to go ahead and sign Isaiah Oliver as like a depth corner, just because he could be our third corner and he fits the scheme. So Isaiah Oliver, welcome back. And then the other one was Lorenzo Carter as a depth signing as well, who's going to be super cheap. So welcome back, Lorenzo Carter, or even a starter, depending on what happens. And Damian Bird actually had a really good year for us, but he's 29 years old. So I think I'll let Rashad Evans walk to free agency. If I change my mind, I'll go ahead and get him back. But let's go to free agency and kind of see what it's going to look like. So for free agency, and then I want to take a look at the roster as well on top of that. So safeties, I know, need some work, but offensively, yeah, this looks freaking awesome. Oh, Drake London is superstar X Factor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Brian Edwards and Drake London are our wide receivers. We could use another one as well. Cordell Patterson is somebody I still probably love to trade away. Kyle Pitts, yeah, this is really solid to see. And then defensively, taking a real quick look. So Arnold is star development, and then Grady Jarrett went up superstar development. We have Davidson. So could use a different nose tackle than Casey Hayward, and then yeah, safety needs some work. But Deion Jones and Troy Anderson, I guess we could just work with. So yeah, I guess we could just stick with Deion Jones. No reason to really just get rid of him. So I guess we can leave that and then let Rashad Evans like sit in free agency like we did. So I don't think we're gonna be able to address free agency or address our positions free agency too much, but we'll take a quick look. So we have Tom Brady, Jason Kelsey, Melvin Gordon, Devin McCourty, Rob Gronkowski, Odell Beckham, Akeem Hicks. Yeah, so none of these guys really fit what I want here at all. So I guess Jacoby Myers at 25 years old would not be a bad another bad wide receiver to have, but I feel like I'd rather just take my chance in the draft. Or again, I like Ronnie Harrison actually. We might get a safety here as well. So, okay, there's a couple guys. And Derek Nottie on top of that. Okay, there's a few guys I actually would love here, to be honest with you. So, let's go spinning a little bit. So, I'm going to go Derek Nottie, who's a scheme fit at 26 years old. Bring him to Atlanta would be awesome. So, he could be a solid nose tackle to start next to Grady Jarrett. And then Ronnie Harrison being a scheme fit as well. I'm going to try to grab him as well here. So, hopefully we can get him, and he could be really solid for us. So, just like that, we should have Ronnie Harrison and Derek Nottie. And then is there anyone else I'm really kind of taking a look? Jacoby Myers was another one I was kind of torn on. Do I want to have, I feel like we should, do I want to draft a wide receiver? Or do I want to sign just like Jacoby Myers and have like I think I'll just draft. I think I'll just draft. So we're going to sign those two guys and we're going to bring them in and see if they decide to accept their contracts. If they do, be more than ecstatic with that. So that will address our strong safety position and our nose tackle. So just like that, defense gets a little bit better, which we do love. And then I do want to take a look at my draft pick situation, make sure it's all correct. And I'll have to take a look at the real life Falcons draft situation. But yeah, feeling really solid about this. Offensive line could use some work for sure. But for the most part, we have to feel really good about this. Probably could use another weapon. And then at running back as well, I do like Cordell Patterson. But honestly, if I could trade him away and get something really good for him, I would definitely take it. So, because he is old. So I wouldn't mind getting like drafting a young running back in this draft. So like for instance, the Giants, if they want to give me like a 3rd round pick for Cordell Patterson, I would take that 100%. They agree. So we get a 3rd round pick for Cordell Patterson. We're going to address running back in this draft as well. Get my man Desmond Ridder, a young running back to work with, and we'll be ready for this draft. So I'm going to go into this draft, make sure my draft pick situation is completely correct real quick. Unless if there's a young running back out here real quick, just in case there's a running back I could just grab. I mean, we have Melvin Gordon, Raheem Mostert, Sonny Michel, Rashad Penny. Yeah, none of these guys really stand out to me. So I'm just going to go to the draft. Let's get it. So heading into this NFL draft, you have 2 3rd round picks, 1 second, and 1 first. So I think I want to get a free safety. I want to go ahead and get a guard or some type of offensive lineman, maybe a linebacker, and then maybe a weapon as well. Running back, wide receiver. We need to kind of address all those if we can. So round 1, pick number 17. I don't know why the Bills are picking number 1 overall. That makes no sense. But regardless, at pick number 17, probably go best available here. So if we take a real quick look, so you have Harrison Bailey. I mean, actually, we won't go best available because I need to kind of address where I want to address. So Vito Jalari would be solid to have. Marvin Mims would be really solid as well as a wide receiver, because I do need another weapon. Amar Spates would be really solid, but we kind of already have our middle linebacker position kind of solved. Vito Jalari, though, could be really solid, kind of replacing Lorenzo Carter. But at the same time, I think I want to go Marvin Mims here, to be honest with you. And then we'll probably go free or Malachi Moore as well. One of those two, I think, makes a lot of sense. And I think I'm going to take Marvin Mims out of Oklahoma to give myself, or give Desmond Ridder, one more weapon. So I'm taking Marvin Mims here for Desmond Ridder. And then round 2, pick number 17, we're going to hope that Malachi Moore is still on the board. Highly doubt it, though. Would have been a really solid free safety option. He's probably not going to be here anymore, though. But hey, it was worth we definitely needed a wide receiver. So you have Isaiah Foskey, Shane Lee, Matt Corral, Darnell Washington, Miles Murphy, Alfred Collins. So all those guys are really solid, but I'm trying to go for what we need here. Derek Wingo, Warren McClendon, Dorian Strong, McKinley Jackson. Let's look at the free safety spot. So we have Al Blades, Rashad Torrance. I don't know if any of these guys are that good, to be honest with you. He does not look good. So we might wait till later rounds for a free safety then. So we have, as far as running back is concerned, we have Jamar Gibbs out of Georgia Tech. He's got A break tackle, A carrying. We definitely need a running back for Desmond Ridder to rely on. So I'm going to take Jamar Gibbs here, and he is going to be hidden development. So we go wide receiver and running back. And then next we're going to go offensive line probably with this pick at round 3, pick 5. And then 17 will have to be free safety. So we have Darnell Wright on the board out of Tennessee. Day 3 pick, round 2 to 3 projection, or we have Warren McClendon or Jack Nelson. Can't remember if either of the guy. Oh my goodness, he's got F block. We don't want that. We want no part of that. Let's see what else we got. McKinley Jackson, Washington. Torrance, I know for a fact, is really good. So I kind of want to take my chance on him other than those other guys, just because I definitely want to hit development offensive lineman. So I'm taking an offensive lineman, a run block on top of that. So that is going to be my other pick. And then free safety is going to be my last pick at round 3, pick number 17. Although I guess if we miss out on free safety here, we could just have Richie Grant still start. So round 3, pick number 17. Looking for free safety here. And we have Rashad Torrance on the board or Jamal Hill. So either one of these guys we're going to have to take a chance on. So Rashad Torrance, B hit power, C zone coverage. I don't know how good he's going to be. He is normal development, so we might not have addressed our free safety position, but we'll give him an opportunity, and maybe he could become something for us. But that is going to be our draft for year number 1. Feeling pretty good about that for the most part, and I really like what we came out with. So very, very ecstatic with all this for sure. So year number 1 of rebuilding has our roster looking like this. You have Jake Matthews, Lindstrom, Hennessy, Torrance, McGarry, Kyle Pitts. You have Drake London and Brian Edwards, and of course Marvin Mims. And then you have Gibbs as well as a running back for this team. So I'm very excited about that. Giving ourselves a new look at running back. And then defensively, we got Deion Jones, Troy Anderson, Arnold, and then we have Torrance at free safety. So we're going to have to see what he can come up with. Obviously, he ended up being a 72 overall, so that's not too bad. And then Casey Hayward and Dorian Strong. We got Dorian Strong as well. So that's another good corner. So I like that pick for us. And Derek Nottie, and then Grady Jarrett and Davidson. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely a team that I think could become something this year. Offensively and defensively, scheme fit is decently good. So I like our chances of becoming pretty good this year. Hopefully that is the case. I think we put some good players around Desmond Ridder, and he went up to superstar development. So hoping for the best here. We went 9-8 last year, so obviously hoping for a better record than that. But it is Madden, so sometimes get thrown some weird records. I mean, one year I went 10-7. The next year I went 2-15. So you never really know with this game where you're headed. So this year we went 6-11 and it didn't make the playoffs. So going 9-8 to 6-11 is disappointing, but it's not that far of a drop off, I guess. Offense was 21st in the NFL. Defensively, let's see, we were 32nd. Man, defense was not good. But Desmond Ridder 33-12. Rushing wise, Gibbs definitely had a decent year, 900 yards and 12 touchdowns. So we'll hope he continues to be really good for us. Receiving wise, Drake London, Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims had a really good year. Maybe he gets superstar development as well. That'd be awesome. And he is another, or I guess he's not as tall. He's 5'11". So I guess we got kind of our young, small wide receiver on top of all these other taller wide receivers. And then defensively, sacks wise, we take a real quick look. We had 7.5 from Grady Jarrett, 6 from Lorenzo Carter, who's actually been really solid for us. So if Lorenzo Carter wants to, go to star development, I would not complain about that. 3.5 from Arnold, 2 from Deion Jones, and then 1.5 from Amari Thomas. It looks like we got out of the draft as well. And then as far as tackles I'm concerned, I want to see how Torrance did. He had 67 tackles, 1 interception. So I don't know if he'll go up in development or anything like that. So we might still need a free safety this offseason. But let's get into the offseason where we could use a little bit more work. But I think we're headed in the right direction is the most important part. So let's get to the negotiation stage and we can kind of go from here. So taking a real quick look and seeing kind of what we need to do in order to make this team that much better. And we might have another high draft pick, which is going to be awesome on top of that. So players ready to negotiate. Taking a real quick look, we have Chris Lindstrom and Casey Hayward, who are free agents. We have Brian Edwards, Caleb McGarry, John Kaminsky, Mariota. So honestly, only a few guys I want to resign. Actually, probably, yeah, only a couple, to be honest. So Chris Lindstrom is being one of them. I do want to keep Chris Lindstrom around for Desmond Ridder to still have protection, obviously. So Chris Lindstrom is back, W. And then Casey Hayward, I think I'm going to let walk because he's 33 years old. And then Brian Edwards, I'm going to keep him as a slot wide receiver. I do like him on this team. Just another familiar weapon for Desmond Ridder to keep in contact with. And then McGarry, might look for tackle in free agency, to be honest with you. But other than that, I think I'm good. I'm going to go to free agency now. So free agency day one, after all those guys depart, we're going to look at what we can do to strengthen the roster even more. And this is a good free agency class. Our offense is an 87 overall. Defense is an 85. So I think we're headed in the right direction, like I said. So taking a quick look at both sides of the ball. So weapons wise, I think we're good. Marvin Mims went up to superstar development. So yeah, Ritter's definitely got some weapons. So we are good on that department. Don't need another wide receiver. Running back is up to an 83. Could use a tackle, so we'll look for tackle in this free agency. I think that's the only thing I'm worried about on the offense is the tackle position. And then defensively, we have Arnold, Deion Jones. Lorenzo Carter's actually been a really good surprise. But, I mean, this is a decent team, but I think we still could use some help here. So, obviously, there's some positions that are filled out. But, hey, maybe we could find some actual good starters over what we have now. So, corner is one thing that is for sure needed. So, if we have a good corner sitting here, that is one thing I will for sure go for. But tackle also. So, Lamar Jackson, always here in free agency. I mean, I hope he doesn't go anywhere else, but he probably is going to go to some team I'm going to have to face in the playoffs later on. We have Quentin Nelson out here who has no offers right now. Kareem Hunt, which we don't need. Deron Payne. We have Derek Nottie, but, you know, Deron Payne would definitely be a huge upgrade. So, I would not be opposed to getting Deron Payne on this team. Adrian Amos, Yannick Ngakoue, Montez Sweat. Don't necessarily. Well, Montez Sweat would be nice too. Miles Sanders, Fletcher Cox, Devin McCourty, Tony Pollard, Mecole Hardman. Jack Conklin is the kind of guy we could use. Let's see if there's anybody younger out here. We have Jimmy Ward. Jonah Williams, left tackle at 25 years old, is exactly the kind of guy Atlanta could use. He's 25, young, and he's exactly the kind of guy we could use here. So, going to give him a good offer. Sean Murphy Bunting, we do need another corner. So, him being a scheme fit and being young, I do like him at 26 years old. So, probably going to go for Sean Murphy Bunting here to be my cornerback. Have a good offer on him. And then, really, it's the free safety spot. So, free safeties that we have out here, we have Darnell Savage, which seems like the obvious choice. But at the same time, I feel like Darnell Savage is always the guy I get. So, I honestly would love nothing more than to get like something different here. So, maybe we trade for a free safety because, again, I would love to get something different. And then I kind of want to sign Deron Payne as well since he is a scheme fit and he's 26 years old. And we have the money to do so. So Derek Nottie and Deron Payne can rotate in unless if we move the scheme, but I don't think I will. So Deron Payne and Sean Murphy Bunting and Jonah Williams are all going to be my guys I'm going to go for. And then I'm going to try to trade for a free safety, I think. I want to get a free safety on this team that's needed because we definitely need one. So that's what I'm going to look for right now. So trading for free safety did not go as planned at all. Literally couldn't get close to agreeing with somebody. So we're just going to go ahead and sign all these guys with Jonah Williams. We got Sean Murphy Bunting and Deron Payne. And I think we're just going to head into the draft and address free safety high in the draft, I think is going to be the plan. So I do like Rashad Torrance, don't get me wrong. And then I do want to address like linebacker as well. So taking a look at this offensive line now. Yeah, the offense I think is more than complete. I love this offense. I mean, the weapons around Desmond Ridder is awesome. I mean, he's got superstar development and higher, and then of course Brian Edwards as well. So looks really good defensively. Troy Anderson, Lorenzo Carter's actually been really good, like I said. And then Deron Payne coming over. As I drop my controller, give me a second. So I got my batteries back in my controller, and why are the Bills picking #1 overall again, man? Like I said, Madden is so disrespectful to the Bills. How do they suck that badly? Makes no sense. Okay, I really wanted Dallas Turner and low key. He goes right before I was about to pick. That sucks. Okay. So I'm looking to get a linebacker and a free safety here. So I guess we could technically move like maybe JT to linebacker since he'll be going after the quarterback in this scheme. Maybe Nathan, and they got Mason Smith, who I know is a stud. But I do need a free safety as well, but it looks like that's going to be next round. So 7th overall, let's look at JT here at Ohio State. A, block shedding. Then we got B, pursuit. A, F, injury. C, hit power. I mean, he looks like a freaking stud, I think. And I'm going to probably play him at linebacker to be a guy going after the quarterback. So I'm going to draft JT, and he'll be a guy going, like I said, pass rushing linebacker for us in this scheme. And then at round 2, pick number 7, taking a real quick look at, let's see, we need a free safety badly. So we have a free safety here. Do we have a free safety? We're addressing free safety in the draft again. So good luck to me, but we'll see what I can find. So we have Terrion Arnold. We have JD Coffee. So taking a real quick look, both of them. Coverage wise, A, block shedding, B, catching, B, injury, C, man coverage. We're take a chance on him, and he is normal development. Man, we are not getting good free safety whatsoever. That sucks. But round 3, pick number 7. Let's see what we get at round 3. See if we can get something good here. Maybe go free safety again. No, I won't do that. But Chris Braswell or Clayton Smith are sitting here at the top of the board. Both scheme fits. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take one of them for sure and get myself another good linebacker. So, I'm going to go Chris Braswell here. Normal development, unfortunately. But that is going to be our draft. So, we'll see how that looks after we're all said and done. I mean, I think we had a pretty good offseason for the most part. Still didn't really adjust the free safety position like I wanted, but we'll keep on trying and figuring it out for sure. And just like that, for the first time in this video, we finally made the damn playoffs. It's been forever, but we finally did it. So let's go take a look at the stats to kind of see what things are looking like. So offense was 12th in the NFL, which is fantastic. And then defensively, we were 9th in the NFL. So both sides of the ball finally got better. 36-10 from Desmond Ridder. Well, up to an 86 overall. Rushing wise, Gibbs 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Drake London, Marvin Mims, and Brian Edwards all 1,000 yards, and Kyle Pitts almost 1,000 as well. Defensively, sacks wise, Arnold had 12.5, a really good coming out party for him, so we love to see that. 8 from Lorenzo Carter. Man, he's been really solid, to be honest with you. I said I needed a linebacker, and honestly, maybe I don't. Lorenzo Carter's been really freaking good. And 7.5 from Daron Payne, so he was well worth it. 6.5 from Grady Jarrett. 2 from JT was our rookie. I did keep him on the defensive line, and he only played 484 snaps, which is kind of weird to me because he was a starter. But Troy Anderson, 1.5, and then half from Deion Jones, half from Ronnie Harrison, half from Richie Grant. So a lot of half sacks there. And then interceptions, we had 5 from AJ Terrell, 4 from Deion Jones, 2 from Troy Anderson, 2 from Ronnie Harris, 2 from Isaiah Oliver, 2 from Dorian Strong, 1 from Richie Grant, and 1 from Sean Murphy Bunting, and then Torrance got 1 as well. But it's our first playoff game going up against none other than the Dallas Cowboys. So this is probably going to be a guaranteed L. We know how good the Cowboys are in this game. But hey, if we can beat the Cowboys, we can beat anybody. So, I mean, let's just see what happens. Let's get right to it, baby. Skipping moment, and we're going to come down and start off 3-0. Cowboys respond with the touchdown, of course. And can we come back if 10-7? Okay, we are in business, low-key. Like I said, if we can beat Dallas, we can beat anybody. But might be speaking too soon. Dallas is up 10-21 now. And we don't get a score on that drive. So, yeah, it's probably chalk now because the Cowboys, 17-28. Unless we come out here and get a quick score, we are on our own 32-yard line. So, maybe I come out here and make something happen real quick. I don't know. You never know. So, I would love nothing more to beat Dallas here because, like I said, bro, Dallas is just stupid overrated in this game, man. I don't know what. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. I should have came to that earlier. That was there, but underthrew it. But Dagger. Let's go to Dagger. But, yeah. That was just stupidly overrated in this game, man. I'm sorry. They just are. But I'm just going to find Drake London again. And he is going to be one-on-one coverage. So this might be overthrown, though. And no, it's not. Drake London's just too good. Let's go, baby. 24-28. We will take that. Drake London literally mossed whoever that was. I don't even know who was covering there. But he'll get a stop. We do. I'm going to trust this Ritter. Go get... We gave him the ball right back. What are we doing, bro? We were in that... Okay. I'm just going to throw it up to Drake London again and kind of see what happens. So let's see if Drake London come down with it again. He is there one-on-one again. So whoever this is covering him, he's just going to keep getting bullied. I don't know who that is. It's Bryce Callahan. Oh, Callahan's just too small, bro. Bryce Callahan's literally simply too small. So Drake London's just going to have a field day. Honestly, I could probably just keep throwing it up to Drake London if they're going to play one-on-one. So can I find Kyle Pitts in the end zone? Yes, I can. There we go. That's another touchdown. So we're back in this game again. Defense needs to get a stop, though. So can they do that for us? And they do not, but it's actually only a 6-point game. So again, if they have Drake London here one-on-one, he's going to bully whoever's covering him. So I want to get Bryce Callahan on him again. That has worked every time, but I'm going to go to Drake London here again. That should be a first down. And all we need to simply do here is throw a bomb up to him, and he should be there. So let's find a let's go 4 verts here. And they've been playing man coverage this whole time. So if that safety is not there, I'm bombing it up to Drake London 100%. And I don't think he's good. Oh, I got sacked. Okay. That's actually not that big of a deal because I wouldn't mind some clock getting drained off this because I do think I'm going to find Drake London here. Yeah, and he's there. So if this is a good thrown football, Drake London's coming down with this 100%. And okay, Callahan was there this time. All right. Good. Okay, I'll give you that one, Bryce. I'll give you that one. But I'm going to go back to the same thing. It's just, he's too small. I'm 9. Oh, my goodness. Drake London has 227 yards in this game. If not, I'll go for the first down here. Let's see if Marvin Mims gets open as well. And no, I have Kyle Pitts wide open. Oh, that's overthrown, though. That was overthrown, bro. If that was on his body, I guess I'm going to Drake London here one more time. We're going to just keep doing it. We're going to keep bullying Bryce Callahan. If they have that safety over there, this would be their best time to have him. And he is going to be there this time. So I do have Kyle Pitts. Oh, my goodness. That's a shanker. And that's going to be short. Ah, that's so annoying. Cowboys win, of course, like always. And yeah, so we're on to next year. No big deal, I guess. Let's just continue to get better. So one last offseason should put this team right where we want them to be. Of course, the negotiation stage is going to be the most important part to start things off. So AJ Terrell, obviously don't want to lose him. So I'm going to offer him a steep contract. He is back. Deion Jones, kind of similar thing. I'm just going to try to keep the team intact for this last season. That way we kind of have our team all together. So they were kind of building on something. So I don't want to lose anybody. So Grady Jarrett, even though he's 31 years old, I am definitely fine with just bringing him back. So Grady Jarrett. He's going to go to free agency, though. Younghoe Koo. I mean, I do like him, obviously, as a kicker. So go ahead and sign him as well. And then hopefully I have enough money to make some more impact signings. But I got a couple guys I have to re-sign here. So Jake Matthews is going to bring back. And then hopefully he comes back. He's back. We got quite a bit of players. Actually, no. After Jake Matthews, or after, Matt Hennessy, nobody really that important. So go after Matt Hennessy. And then if Mario Davidson wants to come back, or Marlon Davidson as depth, sure, why not? I'll bring him back. So Marlon Davidson, that still gives about $50 million to spend. And then we did lose Grady Jarrett potentially. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. Maybe we go for something different in free agency. Yeah, $52 million to spend. So we'll be spending because I want a freaking good team and I want to go to the Super Bowl next year. So let me put this team in the best position to do that. So offensively, literally need nothing. I like my offense. We're leaving it the way it is. Defensively is where I struggle. So Lorenzo Carter, although he had a good year, did not go up to star development or anything like that. AJ Terrell is superstar now. But I want a free safety and I want an outside linebacker, I think. And I wouldn't mind Grady Jarrett back, obviously. So 3 things I want on the defense. Free safety, outside linebacker. So let's go for that. Lorenzo Carter has been really good, but if I can get an elite linebacker there, Tyrann Mathieu sitting out here, that's kind of crazy. Teron Armstead. Joe Burrow's in free agency. That's kind of weird. Superstar development, but that's not what we need. Michael Pierce, Sebastian Joseph Day. Chandler Jones is exactly what we could use. I mean, he would be solid for at least one more year. Eric Kendricks, we don't need. Devondre Campbell. Jamison Williams is interesting. Okay, free safety was the other thing. And we have Quandre Diggs. So free safety is Terrell Burgess might be our best guy to go get, I guess. He's a scheme fit. He's 25. Terrell Burgess, welcome to Atlanta, hopefully. So we're going to get him or not. Broncos do have a good offer on him. And then Jalen Petree's out here as well. Or do we go for Tyrann Mathieu and then play like Tyrann Mathieu at free safety? We could just go sign a bunch of veterans. I don't know. We'll see. So Tyrann Mathieu could be an option. I'm going to go ahead and sign... I'm going to sign Chandler. Well, let's see. Let's see what else is out here. Because I do want, like I said, an outside linebacker, Darrell Taylor, Eric Kendricks, and then Chandler Jones was a good option. Randy Gregory. But I'm going to go for Chandler Jones. He is going to be quite a bit of money. But I want to make the Super Bowl this last year. So Chandler Jones will be a veteran presence to put on this Atlanta team. So hopefully we get him. And then the other one was, of course, Grady Jarrett, which he has no offers right now. So we should get him. And then I guess if we do have enough money for Tyrann Mathieu, maybe we go for him. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to get Tyrann Mathieu as well. Why not? I'm trying to make a good team this last year. Scheme fit as well. Let's sign Tyrann Mathieu. 106 total points. And we have his number 1 offer. I'm going to increase it just a little bit more because, like I said, I really do want Tyrann Mathieu. So Tyrann Mathieu, 112. And that puts it a little bit higher. And then Chandler Jones was the other one that I'm kind of close. So I'm going to increase it a little bit more as well. So, all right. Let's see if we can get all those guys. If we get all 4 of those guys, I'm confident we're a Super Bowl bound team next year. If we do, defense should be that much better. Chandler Jones, Tyrann Mathieu. Come on, man. Give me these players and we'll be in business. And we do get all 4. Let's go. Grady Jarrett's back. Chandler Jones is here. Tyrann Mathieu is here. And then Terrell Burgess is here. So, yeah, this team right here should get it all together. I mean, if it doesn't make the damn playoffs next year, Madden hates me. It is what it is. But yeah, I love this team. We are in business. So, Mathieu, Terrell Burgess. I'm actually going to move Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, should I move Tyrann Mathieu? No, I don't think it matters. Chandler Jones and Arnold should go after the quarterback. I mean, yeah. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go make the damn playoffs this next year. I'm getting right past the draft. We should be a playoff-bound team, and we should be a Super Bowl contender. I don't know how this team wouldn't be. So, let's get it, man. Let's see what Madden's going to give me, though. I have a feeling they're giving me like a 5-12 record. Would not be surprised at all. So at the end of the season, we went 9-8, which isn't exactly the record that I wanted, but hey, we are still in the playoffs, so records do not matter in the playoffs. And it looks like Desmond Ridder was a top 3 quarterback in the NFL. Offense was 1st in the NFL, which is lovely, and the defense was 8th in the NFL. So although we went 9-8, we are a stupid good team. So I don't even care what the records say. We should be able to upset anybody we see in front of us, man. This team is freaking good. So yeah, Kyle Pitts at 1,000 yards, Marvin Mims 800 yards, Brian Edwards 900 yards. I mean, like I said, this team is good. Defensively, though, with Chandler Jones coming over, he wreaked havoc, 17.5 sacks. Arnold with 6, 4.5 Deron Payne, 3, 1 in the interceptions wise. We had 3 from Sean Murphy, 2 from AJ Terrell, 1 from Deion Jones, 1 from Tyrann Mathieu, 1 from Terrell Burgess, and 1 from Terrion Arnold. So, really disappointing record for the team we put together. But like I said, records don't matter in the playoffs. Let's go into Lambeau. Let's beat the Green Bay Packers. Let's put them down. Put them out of their misery. They have Stephon Gilmore and J.J. Watt, which is interesting. Who knows who's starting at quarterback for them? I'm sure it's probably Jordan Love, maybe. It's Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen is their starting quarterback. If we lose to Josh Rosen, I will be upset. Come out here and beat Josh Rosen. There's no way we lose to Josh Rosen. How the hell did they even make the playoffs with Josh Rosen? Please. 10-0. Good start. Get an interception. Yeah, 17-0. How are the Packers even here right now? Josh Rosen's their starter. 17-0. Come on, go up 24-0. Put them out of their damn... Embarrass them at Lambeau here, man. Let's get it. 23-0. 3-yard touchdown to Brian Edwards. 30-6. Lambeau, I don't know how you guys are even here, Green Bay, but it's time for you to go home. We're on to the next round. 37-13. Yeah, you're a freaking joke. Get out of here. Get out of our face. No disrespect to Green Bay, but let's go on to the next round. Let's see what we get to play. This is our Super Bowl. This is our Super Bowl year, man. 37-21. Let's go. So we're facing another team that actually went 9-8, and that being the San Francisco 49ers. We have Trey Lance as their starter, so it is a little different. Trey Lance could definitely be good in this league. We'll have to see if he actually starts this year for the 49ers. It sounds like he's going to, but we'll see. So let's get to it, and let's see if we can come out here and win another one and go to the NFC Championship. It is 0-0 so far. And we're going to go up 3-0. So good start. And then we're going to go up 6-0. So I rather would have saw, a couple touchdowns there. But 6-7 ball game. We're up 13-7. 49ers go up 14-13. All right, man. I need a score from you, Desmond Ridder. 13-21. Go score. Go tie it up. There we go. 19-21. Go get a score again. And 26-21. We're going to take the lead back. We take it right. Or no, we don't. 26-29. Okay. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on our own 7-yard line. Yeah, we're going to need to get something going here for sure. I'm a little nervous about them rushing him right now. So I'm going to go to inside zone and get like a few yards out of this. And I got literally nothing. Okay. Very nice. Love to see it. All right. I'm going to go same thing. But this time I'm going to flip it to the other side and go away from Nick Bosa. I think that's Nick Bosa. And yeah, the 49ers front 7 is definitely nothing to beat. Ooh. Uh-oh. Give me a block. Give me a block. Let's go. First down and more. We'll take it. 2, we got ourselves some breathing room, which was the important part. 26-29. All we need to do is get down and take the lead right back. I mean, it's easier said than done, but I do like Marvin Mims or Kyle Pitts here. I got to watch out for Nick Bosa just getting off that line, and Marvin Mims gets broken up. Okay. Good play. Good play. I would love nothing more than to have another young or another small corner on Drake London right now and just kind of bully him. But, you know, if he's there, if he's 50-50 coverage, I will consider throwing it to him. But I think I have Kyle Pitts over the top here, and that is a dime. That is a dot from Desmond Ridder. First down to Kyle Pitts. Love to see it. So glad the corner didn't jump that route. That could have easily had a Madden animation on it and just jumped me there. But we're good. Ooh, Drake London. Like the press coverage I see. If that safety ain't there, he is going to be there, though. So I have Kyle Pitts again. So maybe Kyle Pitts can just keep bullying this 49ers defense. We're going to go ahead and get down here. And maybe we can start running the football a little bit as well. We can maybe draw this play up. Let's go. HB draw. And they are not ready for it. We're going to gain about 6 or probably like 3 yards, actually, I should say. Let's play action them. Let's get them. Let's catch them off guards. Maybe I throw the running back out of the backfield, and he is going to be there. He's wide open, and we're going to go ahead and get another few yards. That's just fine. 3 touchdowns for Desmond Ridder. So this has been a really good game. So impact. They're going to strip the ball. I'm going to look for a first down here. Obviously, it's just going to have to be like a really quick route. I think I'm going to have Kyle Pitts here for the first down, and we'll take that just like that. First down. Corners have still not called a timeout, so only 30 seconds left in the clock. Obviously, this is where it gets scary, but I'm going to run the football and then live with the results. And I think we're going to be there. So just like that, 26 seconds left in the clock. We take a 4-point lead. At least it should be. Let's hope the computer does not score. And yeah, there we go. 33-29. We beat the 49ers, and we are on to the NFC Championship. Exactly what we came here for. Let's get it. And in this NFC Championship, we are at home for this one. So I think this is literally our first home game in this playoff. So we will take it. First home game at all for a playoff game for us. So we're playing the Carolina Panthers. So we don't have to deal with the Dallas Cowboys this year, which is a blessing. I'm so sick of them. But regardless, let's get into it. Can we go up 7-0? No. Panthers do. Okay. Panthers are actually pretty good in this game as well. So I don't know who's starting. If it's Sam Darnold who's starting at quarterback, we better... Okay, interception by Deion Jones. But we do nothing with that. Are you serious, Madden? 21-3, and Ridder is going to choke in the NFC Championship. Is that what I'm really seeing here? 28-6. Okay, we're not totally out of it yet. 28-14. Real quick score puts us right back in this game. It really does. So I'm going to try to get a quick score here. This might be intercepted, but I'm willing to live with the results, to be honest with you. I'm throwing it up to Drake London. I'm living with the results. Drake London's going to come down with it. I believe in him. And that's good play. Good play. Good play by the defense. 1 interception for, the passing yards has been very underwhelming today. What is going on with our passing attack today? But I'm willing to do that same exact thing, low-key. But if not, I do have Kyle Pitts, and I think he's going to get open here. So Drake London is going to have safety help on him. So I do have Kyle Pitts wide open. And if I can get some blocks, okay, we're good. All right, user juke. But we're looking for a quick score still. Kyle Pitts has been actually really open in a lot of plays. So maybe just keep looking for him low key, and we can have something going here. So I think he's going to be open again. Actually, I have B wide open. Catch and run. Oh, he drops it. No, that was a touchdown in his hand, bro. Marvin Mims, what are we doing, bro? I was literally right in your hands, man. That's so annoying. Okay. Let's see if we can find B open. If not, I have Kyle Pitts. I do have X open as well, but I'm going to throw it to B, and that is going to be wide open, and we're going to take that inside the 23-yard line. Okay, we definitely need to speed it up a little bit. I want to have some opportunity on the clock. I'm going to throw it up to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is going to come down with it because I know he's that guy, and he doesn't. 1st and 10. Kyle Pitts does not come down with it. That was man coverage too, bro. Pitts, you are better than that guy. What are we doing? Bryan Edwards or Drake London. I like their route. If not, I have Kyle Pitts, but I have B, but I just saw the speed rusher after me too late, or I saw the pass rusher too late, I should say. All right, Drake London, 50-50 ball to the end zone. Nope, not throwing it up. I'm actually scrambling this for a first down and more. So just like that, gonna get didn't get out of bounds with Desmond Ridder. I need to get this before the 2-minute warning, 100%. I'm going to Kyle Pitts. No, why is that pass so inaccurate, bro? Kyle Pitts would have ran to the end zone. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, 10-yard line. Maybe throw them a curveball and run the football a little bit. Maybe we can get like 10 yards off this somehow. Good blocks. Gonna get inside the 5. Okay. Still need a quick score though. I'm going back same play. And hopefully we're rewarded the ball back. And I literally had it. If you hold on to your block, bro, that was a wide open lane. Okay. We need a quick score, like I said, and we have not done it. Engage 8 was the play 2 on that. Are you kidding me? Okay. Hopefully I can find Gibbs here for this touchdown. I think I do have him, and that should be in. Okay. Got a touchdown. We're not out of this game just yet unless the Panthers score here. Need defense to hold up. And they do not. And we lose. NFC Championship. That is super unfortunate, super underwhelming. We come to the NFC Championship and lose to the Carolina Panthers, who have Matt Corral starting. So it was Matt Corral versus Desmond Ridder. Both in the same draft class. Entertaining game, but unfortunately, we come up short. If only Ridder had a better game, it might have been in the Super Bowl. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.